episode of Taletraeder Camp for Wayward Adventurers, the actual episode 10, and definitely not like 12 or 13 because we didn't get weird with our episode numbering. Hello, I'm Claire the DM. I will be your dungeon counselor for the day, and with me are some effervescent heroes who will introduce themselves to you shortly. I just wanted to start today by thanking everybody for their donations in honor of International Trans Day of Visibility last week. We raised like $300 and we did the NPC name drawing, and actually our very own Corson ended up winning. So, you know, stay tuned, and either Corson and I will make a character together on stream to appear or secretly, and that will happen.
Oh my god, and are we gonna have to guess which one she invented?
I feel like it'll be obvious, but
yeah.
But maybe not. I'm still waiting on now I'm just super adding him, but I'm still waiting on Rudley Dudley's. So you know, we'll see if they're both equally chaotic in their NPC creation. Incredible. Additionally, if you're like, man, I really wanted to win that drawing, I like to win things, you have another chance to win things now. For the month of April, if you are a subscriber, we're doing an allowance challenge. For every 250 points of your allowance that you contribute to this challenge, you'll get one entry into a drawing to play in a one-shot on the channel with your dad, me, your dad. And the one-shot's going to be in a location inspired by a name redemption that we got from last week from our very own Zan, in Sporks, Washington. I'm already noodling on what that's going to be like. I'm very excited. I cannot wait to see all of my sons. Yes.
Are we allowed to
absolutely
enter the chat?
Absolutely.
Or the channel point? Okay, great.
Yeah. I would say if you're a mod, you're a mod on the channel, you know, be a little bit reasonable about the
interesting,
you know, it is 2,000 daily max, so like maybe as long as you don't come back every day and really inflate those chances.
Interesting.
Corson like marking every day to come through and drop her channel points.
I've already actually set my Outlook reminders.
Well, you know, if you want to be that dedicated to it, I guess I appreciate it. I do love being supported by all my sons, especially my mod sons. So there you are.
That's me, mod son.
Mod son.
Mod son.
Oh, wow.
This week, for intros, mostly because I realized I didn't share one of these last week, we decided to do how to summon us as human beings. So we're going to share with you as our introductions how to summon us as humans. If you want to summon me, Claire the DM, you will need a dice set matching your personality, a summer shandy on a porch, a pop punk song that speaks to your soul, a genuine compliment for a friend, and a dad branded item. That could be a hat, a coffee mug, a t-shirt, a cigar where you've put a Sharpie of dad on the side. You know, whatever speaks to you. Who would like to go first?
I can go. So my IRL name is Zan. I'm sorry, Katie.
Oh, no, you're good. I was just going to say in case no one had one prepared.
Okay.
Go.
I'm going. Okay. In order to summon me, al dente pasta, which I mostly put because I was eating that like 5 minutes ago. Gory horror movies. The color chartreuse, which is my latest obsession. It's kind of a like pukey fusion of like lime green and mustard yellow. Very into it. Cate Blanchett, obviously, and promises of foliage.
Just the promise of foliage.
Yeah, you don't have to follow through.
Like actual Cate Blanchett, but not actual foliage. Just the like.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
I have priorities.
Good. Incredible, Katie.
Okay. Hello, I'm Katie. And to summon me in a circle, here's what you need. Some of these are kind of metaphorical. You need a sprinkle of, like, the sour Skittles coating that gets left at the bottom of a bag. Just a pile of that. A heavy pour of a chilled rosé. The echoes of a hopefully melancholic chord. A wry smile. And even the slightest whiff of a challenge. Then you'll get me. You're welcome.
The slightest whiff.
Oh, I should put everyone's things in here. Well, for me, I'm Corson. For me, you need a well-watered houseplant, a ray of afternoon sun, probably on a Tuesday, a catchy tune, a cherished button, and the feeling of waking up well-rested.
So, like, not the feeling of what happened if you spent the night thinking about, like...
If my eye doctor scammed. Yeah, not that feeling. The opposite of that feeling.
The real vibe, though.
The opposite of that.
Oh, man. I guess that means I'm last. And the thing is, I'm totally forthcoming, and this got sprung on me. So I did not write anything down. And I was like, let's just go with it. We'll see how we feel, right? So I think this should be definitely prefaced with, perhaps this wouldn't always work.
But today.
Oh, man. A banging cup of coffee. Whew. A new right pinky finger.
Tragic.
Just severed, like, severed on the
Well, I didn't think about that.
clean cut. Clean cut. You
in
can
the
stitch
ice
it back on.
so that you can just get it.
Yeah. In your little, like, igloo, like, Playmate cooler.
Please don't
support
actually
more.
do that.
Yes.
Don't do that.
The
This ride
other
only
ones
works
are
for
all
today.
cute, but don't kidnap
This
Kate
is
Blanchett
real.
and don't sever anyone's pinky.
What if we severed Kate Blanchett's pinky and
Then
put it on
you'd get
Allie?
Allie and Zan. But they'd be fighting each other.
Right, it wouldn't make sense, but, like, you could get both of us. So, coffee, pinky fingers, the dirt from your personal garden, because I don't have one and I'd really like one. A package.
Allie, the people need to know that you're actually okay first.
Oh, I'm okay. It's fixed, or it's attempting to get fixed. But, like, see this? This is obnoxious. I can't type.
So big.
But today I was like, I want to be involved in our, like, Twitch stream chat. Yay.
The poking.
We'll see how
the
that
peck.
goes.
You get a lot of, like, M's and commas. Like,
Yeah. Okay, let's see. What is that? That is 3, 4. I would love a family size package of double stuffed golden Oreos right now, so summon me for that. And I could really go for just like a cute puppy. Like some puppy pet sounds very soothing
that
right now.
Allie's is just things she wants right now. The way to summon Allie is just
but I
know what she
do.
needs today, and she'll be there.
Day by day.
Honestly, I think that really represents you anyway. So yeah, there you have it. I hope you were taking notes. Now, if you need any of us, you just need find a fun 5-pointed shape of your choosing, or perhaps one that speaks to you in regards to us, and lay that all out there. So anyway, speaking of summoning a variety of devilish personalities,
Oh no.
well, last week a couple of things happened. Last week, you all headed back to the cabin, wanted to make some plans about what to perhaps do next now that you've figured out how to get to hell. You decided, Forrest very graciously said that he would convince the other Yellow Cabin Sea members to attend a bonfire with all of you later that night. Everyone was very hopeful and excited about what the day was going to bring. Lyndon told everyone about Ziggy's exploits and her secret blog in which she kissed a boy and said that she was fucked, and nobody has quite figured out what's going on there, but there are some concerns. Hoot dropped off a note in the key to the tech lab asking you guys to watch over it. Some of you decided to take a moment and do an Eminem rap, to which your characters suffered psychic damage from the gross misinterpretings of their players, in which the explanation was tough but fair Papa Claire, which I just felt like I needed to bring up again as a real thing that was actually said. You guys studied.
Who said that?
Zan, I think.
Wasn't me. That's gold.
Yeah, so that happened. Anyway, you guys studied the posters to hell, and both the artistic one and the very straightforward one, and you did learn a little bit. Between that and Lyndon's intense, visceral relationship to her book, in which we like witnessed the tableau of a friend of yours, Lyndon, cutting her shin open multiple times and bleeding into her book. It's all fun and games until you really think about that tableau, and some of us here saw the book slightly glowing, as if perhaps it was getting something out of this symbiotic relationship. As Azar learned more and more about the possibilities of, like, there may be connections between the layers of hell that aren't just the river Styx. So if you take the river Styx, it's downwards is going to be your better bet. If you start heading back upwards, you end up in a situation of, like, it's going to be overly complicated. In the meantime, Lyndon called back to Shiraya, the succubus, who on a nat 20 for her socials check, which equaled something like a 28 or a 30 at this point. 27. Shy has been infiltrating your friends and family via a variety of social media handles. She's been catfishing. You also had the recollection that those twin tieflings that you fought last summer might also be around as well, the fellow cult members of Fiona. On this land, you guys decided maybe Shy would be a worthy foe, so you gave Aoife's older brother Verathai a call to perhaps arrange a sting operation, not occupation, against one Hannah Mulligan. Not Heather Milligan, not, Hannah Mulligan. A very real name that she chose for herself. In the meantime, Azar considered making a welcome wagon on the off chance that there was a mole at the camp in the form of a low ability shapeshifter. And you all sort of left these number of irons in the fire to head out and do a walk-by at the tech lab. Forrest was inside. Buddy kicked the walls in a particularly grumpy mood. And you guys decided the best move would be to just let Forrest watch over the tech lab since he was going to be there anyway. Forrest, after some intense conversations with Buddy, came out as pansexual, but Buddy noticed that it's possible Forrest came out as a little bit of a diversion from the fact that there is, in fact, somebody at camp that he likes. Azar gave an inspiring speech about being a part of the queer community that later ended up saving Forrest's life. And after much previous debate, you nevertheless gave Forrest the key to the tech lab and left him alone by himself to his own devices. The funniest thing is,
he could have locked himself in.
The funny thing is rewatching it at the beginning of the episode when all of you agree Forrest shouldn't be alone and someone should stay with him, and then you go to the tech lab and go, yeah, you can stay here. Nevertheless, you guys went.
It seemed like
you found Zayla. You laden with hypotheticals that were so obviously not hypothetical, got her to agree to perhaps go to hell with you all. And maybe with Bela, Zayla's counselor in training for the Red Cabins, who previously got kidnapped.
Double hockey sticks.
You guys also found out Campbell has revamped the equipment shed since last year, and Zayla hasn't checked it out yet. She suggested maybe trying to steal Campbell's clipboard to get the details, or just heading in and seeing what you can do. You guys said you might dimension door or something like that. Eventually, thank you for the bits. Eventually, you realized that might not be the best plan. The first plan is that we probably shouldn't have left the soul coins in the tech lab with Forrest by himself. And so Lyndon, who ran back to check out the situation, rolling a nat 1 on her luck check to see when she walked into Forrest unconscious on the ground, near dead. Lyndon, with her new druidic powers, was able to raise her brother from unconsciousness, and we sort of left our session with the gang arriving at the tech lab in chaos. Quag's desk is completely broken in half. Forrest currently has 3 hit points. It looks like the locked drawer that Buddy remembers having been locked previously has been busted completely open. The desk is completely ruined. It looks as if just chaos has broken out. And Lyndon got the feeling that whatever was here was invisible when she got here and left when she ran in. They ran out after her with whatever it was that they've stolen.
Whatever it was that they've stolen.
Look, you guys don't know what Quag had in his desk.
That's true, we don't.
But I want to know. Wait, can we sidebar for a second? Is it common to dimension door to hell? Is that like a thing?
I wasn't trying to dimension
You were
door
going
to
to dimension
hell.
door to
Oh,
the
I was like,
equipment
can we
shed.
just do that?
To the basement of
the
shed.
equipment
Yeah,
shed.
everyone knows hell is just a short 450 feet from you in any direction.
Well, you just never know.
Yeah, you
Would've made
never
things
do know.
You just have to
easier.
say a specific, like, I would like to go 466 feet south, and then you end up, yeah. No.
For those of us who don't dimension door, that was a very useful lesson.
So,
Yeah, write that one down.
Forrest, getting up from unconsciousness, having been strewn over, like, strew his body over the broken desk, is just fully crying and trying not to cry. And thank you for the resubs, Itrine, and for all the shout outs on your channel. Also, Jeff's been talking us up on his channel, and it's been delightful. Yeah, so everybody gets here. I'm actually going to have everybody make perception checks right off the bat.
It's better than what I probably would have inherently suggested anyway.
Ooh, 23.
14.
16.
Nat 1.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Starting strong, everybody.
Isn't that your brother?
Starting
Yes.
strong.
What was the highest?
God, my last 2 rolls have been nat 1s. Last time and this
Did anybody
time.
break a 20?
I did. 23.
Azar, as everyone is standing there, in a bit of a kerfuff over Forrest, you see out of the corner of your eye, like, papers on the ground move in a way they shouldn't move.
Oh
no.
Can I shatter at
Yeah.
that spot? I would
Yeah.
like to do that.
We'll call this surprise. If you don't kill this thing, which you probably will, is it a dex save? Con save.
Con save.
Oh, actually.
And I'll cast it 3rd
Okay.
level.
Well, it does get an 18.
Okay, so it saves, but it still takes
Yep.
half damage. Where's my other D8? 14 and 13 is 27 halved
Great.
to 13.
Dead on the ground, pops into existence.
Fucking big dick.
Ugh.
Enemy
Hello?
motherfucker.
Dead on the ground. Azar with the 23 perception check. It looks like the bites and the stinger on this thing look like probably it is one of the things that it is a similar thing, if not one of the things that did this to Forrest. Since Forrest, you guys saw, is covered in bites and stings. That thing had just, like, clasped in its little dead claws, just, like, some paperwork and stuff, and it looks like it didn't quite make it out. It looks like it was watching you all.
Well, great. I'm gonna take that paperwork back, which I
Gently-
believe is
gently-
probably ours.
That's a nightmare. Can I actually cast something? I'm a little curious for this room. I would like to cast Find Traps.
Oh.
Let me read this.
I feel like this is a nightmare.
I'm gonna read the spell quick. You
You
sense
got
the
it.
presence of any trap that is within line of sight. A trap, for the purpose of this spell, includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful. So
Everything is harmful
affected
and
by an alarm
undesirable.
Spell, a glyph of warding, a mechanical pit trap, but would not reveal a natural weakness in the floor. Yeah, so in this room, buddy, will you make me an Arcana check, actually?
A 15.
You sense that there are some traps in this room. You sense there are some... In this room, there are some arcane traps in this room.
Thick quag, maybe set.
Maybe,
Yeah, that's what I was almost wondering. I was like, oh, what if this is actually Quag's doing? Quag's traps didn't help Forrest. I'm just putting that out there.
You have, does anyone have, like, detect good and evil or something?
I
don't know if that would help.
don't
because
have that.
obviously,
I mean, I probably have it, but you know what? I didn't put it on my character sheet for today's session.
that's fair. That's
I-
fair.
I will, well, after grabbing the paperwork, go and cure wounds Forrest as well. So
Okay,
that he's,
okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm over here. He's awake, but I've been trying to give him CPR this whole
It's like,
time.
Lyndon,
He probably
if you
doesn't
could-
like it.
Wait a minute. Here's what here's what
I'm
I would
like-
like to do. I would like to secretly touch Forrest's ankle and pretend that the CPR has revived him
All
and
right,
made him
roll
feel
his
better.
hit points and a sleight of hand check
Okay.
for yourself.
Okay, great. His hit points. Oh, that's tragic. His hit points go up 11.
What? That's not tragic.
Especially since that
I did- it
heals
was a
him
second
over
level.
max. So
Okay, well, it was a second level, so that was tragic for a second level, but... and then my sleight of hand... Nat 1.
you just straight up poke Forrest in a spot that he was already stung, and he goes, ah, 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 ah. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. That wasn't me. That was not
Was I
me.
in the way?
Hey, CPR can't
I
do
can
that.
take a step out of the way.
No, don't you feel better from that CPR?
I have very complicated feelings about this because my body does feel as though I am better, but the stings still hurt when you push on them hard.
Push on... Oh, interesting.
Did we try to get the stings out?
Yeah, if
Oh, yeah, you
anybody
want me to
wants to
move
make
on to
like a
that?
medicine check.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will.
Oh, you will.
I-
Okay, cool. I don't have
Lyndon,
I'm
Lyndon, I'll,
plus 6. I could still
I'll inspire you on the medicine check, Lyndon.
You should maybe
Buddy should
inspire
maybe
Buddy.
do that.
I might. I'm gonna
Buddy's
try
had loads
anyway.
of stuff
Okay,
stuck
okay.
in a
Happens.
variety of paws.
I got a 19.
Hey, all right, that's not bad. Yeah, you literally just see a couple of them do fully have like stingers. Like it does look like he has a couple like stingers in his, like one for instance in his ankle where Azar pushed, and the other in a couple places. It
interesting.
looks like these things, with a 19, it looks like they perhaps with these stingers could do some kind of poisoning or poison damage of sorts, and maybe that he's just feeling a little tenderness where those went in. So you could,
Okay.
if you had tweezers or something. I guess not even
What
maybe
if I
tweezers.
have
Maybe honestly needle nose pliers. They're
my-
kind of big, but
Own hand.
What about, like you do with a bee sting, you take 2 guitar picks and you go in right next to it and you push really hard and then the pressure forces it out.
I vomit.
Forrest
Just kidding. No,
Forrest looks at you, Azar, and then just turns back to Lyndon and Buddy, unsure of what to say.
Like, does Quag have any scissors? In
Yeah, I
here?
mean, there's stuff strewn everywhere.
We could use it for Torque to grab
Well,
the end of the stinger.
we should at least like sanitize them first with like fire or something.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any like easy access to fire? Okay.
Druid
I can
craft.
thaumaturgy something.
Wait,
Buddy,
you know what?
Buddy.
Nah, I'm gonna let this show
will
play
you
out.
make me a medicine check just so we know where Buddy stands mentally on this matter?
Yeah. Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
Buddy
yeah.
doesn't
We'll
do
see.
well with stingers, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe Buddy also just bombs roles that are so crucial, like his religion. That's a nat one.
Yeah.
I wish I was
you're
making
like,
this up.
you're
No
like,
way.
You know what the best thing to do
Oh,
for
God.
stingers is? Slap some Vaseline on that sucker and put a Band-Aid over it. Seal it in so it dissolves. That's what Buddy thinks is the right move.
Why do I have +6 to anything? What is the point? My God.
We're getting them out early today. We're getting them out
I hope
early.
so.
It was a slow roll.
Oh my God,
It was
I
a
forgot
slow
for the
roll.
rest of your 23 because you immediately noticed the thing in the room that was watching you. With your 23, Azar, as this is kind of kerfuffing happening around you, the other things that you're noticing, it does look like more than just that desk drawer is broken. It looks like they threw things around for several turns looking around the whole tech lab. There's some books strewn on the floor on the other side. It looks like there were, now because you saw the other one, it looks like there were 3 and not 2. You guys originally thought maybe 2 of these things. It looks like there were at least 3. And the other piece, make me an insight check.
21.
That's better.
You feel,
Thank God.
you have this moment of you've been doing all this research about all these portals to hell and all this other stuff, and it occurs to you how are they getting here?
Interesting.
Because these things were little. And it's not the bigger devils that you guys have seen, it makes sense. They maybe could cast plane shift or get help. But these things, maybe they've had help, but how? It's with all the reading you've been doing and stuff as a group, you do have this thought of is there a trail? Are we missing a portal? Is there a window? Is there a guard here? There is something larger that is perhaps not in front of your noses, you haven't missed anything, but it is this thing of how though, and how are they bringing this stuff back is the other, that's really the thing that triggers in you is they just took stuff, we don't want them to take the stuff, where did they go with the stuff? Now that you know Forrest is alive and are all debating how best to get stingers out or leave them in or cut off his ankle entirely. But
And since they're flying creatures or they're standing, walking
it looks
creatures?
like it could do a little bit of both. It seems like they
Do I get the sense that they'd be trackable in any
It
sense?
seems like they took a lot of stuff. And they have small
So maybe they'd be
arms.
dropping Hansel and Gretel
Yeah, and
breadcrumbs.
Buddy,
Great, I'm out the door.
Buddy, you recognize these things. You've seen these before. You saw them in the basement in the temple. In the basement in the basement in that fight that you had with Vile last summer. So they are definitely little hell spawns that they're little hell spawns that
mother.
work for bigger things. They didn't do this on their own, obviously.
Yeah.
But
Truly little hench
Yeah.
demons.
yeah.
If you.
You guys see
will.
Azar run out the door.
Minions. Do you tell us anything?
You guys are talking about stingers, so I'm on my way out the door. If you want to follow me,
Forrest
follow
goes,
me.
"Oh, I
I
didn't
did-
mean to. I just didn't think that a pick was the right. Oh, I'm sorry.
Here, you good to run? Are you good to run?
Yes.
Okay, come running with us. I don't know what she's doing, but I can find out. And then in rapport spores, I'm like, Azar, where'd you go?
I think we can track them. I think they're probably dropping shit just like this paper.
Oh, should we fan out?
What if the spores are, or what if these stingers are poisonous? I think we should get them out of him first.
Forrest just
Should we
goes.
swing
Would you like
by
to take
the
this
first
out?
aid tent? I really would, but
I think
You
it's
didn't want to use
fine.
my method. You didn't want to use my method, which was foolproof. And
I
We can take him to the medical tent, or we can search the room for some kind of plier type thing.
Well, Forrest has a good attitude about it all. Forrest will be fine.
I'm not sure.
That's what
I'm
you said
gonna-
last time.
I'm gonna look for a pair of
Great,
scissors.
make me an investigate check.
Why?
Azar,
To use
right, can I-
as makeshift
can I help?
pliers.
Lyndon,
Can I
make
help?
an
Okay.
investigate check with an advantage. Azar, you're out the room already. Make me.
I'm hearing all this shit
Yeah,
happen.
you're hearing
though.
them debate this.
18.
Make
Yep.
me a perception check. Okay.
13.
What was the investigate? Yeah, there's like a
18.
set of scissors that are like really fancy, and then there's also a letter opener.
I feel like the scissors would be better to like grab, you know, and like put like
Yeah.
a block, but at the end so that it only stays open like a certain amount, so that I don't.
Yep,
cut
that's
through
a
it.
great idea. That's a great idea.
And I can
we-
sanitize it with my Druidcraft
Please
fire.
do. Please do.
Can we take the letter opener as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Buddy steals the
I give
letter
that to
opener
Buddy.
monogrammed.
It could be useful.
We're gonna give it back.
We are?
Yes. We can.
Buddy,
Why?
the letter opener you see is monogrammed with QMA on it. He does have a full name. You guys just think his name is Quag.
I know, I was like,
Meyer.
wait,
I
What?
literally thought his name was Quag
It is
Space
not.
Meyer.
And
I also
I
thought
realized that it really hasn't been this whole time. I gave him a full ass name and I forgot. So you do
Interesting.
see
Yeah.
QMA on his letter opener.
Well, that's weird.
Is it Quag
It's not.
Meyer A or
A Quagmire?
Quagmire, comma A.
Speaking
A
of
Quagmire.
as you're doing that, Aoife, will you make me a
Yes.
perception check?
Oh no.
Azar, you get a 13 as you run out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a roll for these things to see how much stuff they're dropping. It literally is a
They're
nat
dropping
one.
everything. No fucking way.
Wait, is that
It's
good
very
for us
good
or bad
for
for
you
us?
guys. It's
Okay, thank God.
But for the whole game as a whole, where are these nat ones coming
There we go.
from? Oh,
Mayo?
You fully as one, you see one of them just before you drop something visible. Like it drops something, the thing becomes visible. You see as it goes to grab it, it like stubs its toe, causing it to become visible for a moment. You see it, it goes back invisible, but you have a lead on the trail. It looks like it's headed toward it's headed like as you guys are leaving the tech lab, it's headed down around the bottom of the lake. It looks like it's like speeding off. You see it at some distance from you, right? Because they had a lead time. So you see it flying towards out of camp, basically towards between the lake and the reservoir. It's headed that direction.
Ooh, I'm telling you, if it's something has to do with that lake, I'ma lose it.
Oh my god.
But yeah, you see.
I'm clicking my heels and running.
Amazing. You will in a couple of rounds catch up to it. So in the meantime, we'll deal with back in the cabin. Aoife, what'd you get?
I got a 19.
Your phone, your crystal is vibrating.
Okay, I will answer it. Hello. Oh no.
Oh no. No.
The alarm went off. Did you guys just go into the tech lab or something? Did somebody new come into the tech lab with you? Is everything okay?
Quag, something terrible has happened. We have been...
Is everyone alive?
Yes. But
I'm like flaming the scissors in the
I'm like,
background.
guys, like, what?
Covering the thing. Forrest is like, it's okay. I'm okay.
We've been invaded. We've been attacked by devils. Forrest almost died. And your place is kind of messed up. And we're really, really sorry. but we are trying to find out what happened and get things back.
Oh, Aoife, you didn't have to tell him everything.
What? Yes, I did.
It's under control.
Guys, I'm a terrible liar.
Look at Lyndon.
I'm over here. I'm putting a scrub cap on. I'm saying it's a beautiful day to save
Things
lives.
we have in our cabin. Oh,
My
you
desk.
did not.
My desk. What did they? Which part?
I'm gonna hand you over to Forrest.
How dare you do this to me?
It's okay. I'll contribute a lot.
Yeah, Forrest kind of holds the phone, and then just puts him on speaker because he looks very nervous.
Yeah, put it on speaker.
Okay, fair.
Quag,
Quag, you're missing some great shit.
to be, if I'm
I'm a
being
doctor
frank,
now.
two tiny red-winged things. I was reading in a normal chair. He looks at the armchair that he moved to his desk. I was reading in a very normal chair at my own desk and not at anybody else's desk to imagine what it would be like. And these winged things popped out. I tried, I attempted to cover the desk and promptly was stung to the point of unconsciousness. And when I woke up, the tech lab was strewn about, and, your desk has been broken not only in half, but what appeared to have been locked drawers have also been smashed on the ground.
Hey, speaking of drawers, why do you have a letter opener that's QMA?
It's a monogrammed letter opener gifted to me actually by Lyndon's father. It was like a whole thing when I graduated primary training and took like more finishing training.
I whisper.
What the fuck?
Well, wait. Why? If it's for you, why does it have? Why
Are
is
you
it
my
QMA?
brother?
Yeah, are you
my
Lyndon's
brother?
brother?
How many brothers I don't know about do I have? 1.5?
Truly not your brother.
Lyndon, it sounds like you have a big family.
My last name is Aberos. It's not Kennedy. Your father is one of my mentors and teachers. We've been over this. It's clear you're all.
I'm just going into OR1.
I send
with
around
the
in
patient.
rapport spores that last name, and I just have it echoing.
Oh my god.
I need you.
I report spores. Put it back, buddy.
Where the.
Well, you took everything important with you, right? You didn't leave anything in that desk.
I took some of the important things with me, and other things I left in the desk. I have one of the soul coins with me. I was gonna ask Lyndon's father to look at it.
Oh, see? Not so bad. Lyndon, you didn't take this letter opener, though.
Then, how important can it really be?
I
That's
can
right.
hear you, and you have allowed the one place that I like to be ruined. Please look in the pile of things from my drawer and tell me if they're... Aoife,
Yeah.
please look in the pile of things from my locked drawer. Tell me if you see
Okay.
a ring.
I'm guessing I don't, but I should probably do an
You
investigation
can
check.
go ahead and give me an investigation check.
We can help you look
I'm
too,
hearing
Aoife.
this whole conversation. I'm hearing
Well,
this whole conversation.
It depends on how much they're relaying in rapport spores.
Okay.
I'm
You
kinda
definitely got that
relaying
last name.
a lot. I started relaying ever since I learned that the creatures were red. Because I thought that might be helpful. And I just kept commentating from there.
Meanwhile, as Aoife's looking for this ring, Buddy and Lyndon, go ahead and make me insight checks.
Okay.
So I got a 12.
Yeah, there is
but
not a ring there.
No.
Oh, 25?
Quag is trying not to cry.
8.
Bubby.
He's fully trying
Oh,
not
is
to
that
cry.
my insight
That's your insight
reward?
reward of the 25, Buddy. You know
Oh.
he's trying really hard not to cry.
Tell him I'm on it. Tell him I'm on it.
Look, Azar's on it. Quag, it's okay. There's a bunch of traps that you set that are still around, I think.
Well, I have a feeling part of the reason my desk exploded is because there was a glyph on it, but it looks like it didn't do its job. Okay.
You're still
the
really
glyph?
good at what you do.
The glyph made the desk explode? Interesting. Okay. He can't hear that, but that's
He would have used a glyph of warding that broke the desk
Well-
but the thing dodged out of the way. So it didn't that's not the only reason the desk is broken. Like he's like I guess maybe some of it. He can't see it, right? So he thinks that
Right.
maybe maybe the lock blew off or something. Like he doesn't understand the pure
that it's been
Yeah.
fully dismantled.
What does the ring look like?
it is a silver banded ring. It is magical.
Romantic. Oh,
Yeah, no.
maybe still romantic.
Do you have any way of tracking it?
If I were closer by, Azar,
I just like to shoot down these things.
as this is happening,
Because now that I know there's shit,
as this
then
is happening,
I'm done.
at the same time that they are talking to Quag, you round the corner. Are you trying to be stealthy?
I don't think I care.
You round the corner to the sports ball pitch. Make me a perception check.
Interesting. 10.
You round the corner to the sports ball pitch and you see you followed the thing a little bit. It's invisible, so you're following like papers and shit that's flying off of it as it got that nat 1. I'll say you can follow it there. The sports ball pitch before you see it on the East Camp side, on the East Camp home game side of the shared sports ball pitch as you run to the edge of the Taletraeder camp grounds. Burnt into
Okay.
the ground on the East Camp half of the sports ball pitch is a pentagram. Is a large pentagram.
spicy.
Standing over that large pentagram, you see a man who you recognize
Tiger
from
Man?
last summer. You see Eldritch, who you recognize as a were-tiger, magic user, powerful man who you haven't really spent any time talking to, standing over this pentagram.
And how far are the little things from me?
Your
guess?
best guess is maybe like you've been running for a couple rounds now. You're probably like 30 feet away from them now. Like the weird thing is your speed is equal. Your speed running, how much is that? With the shoes.
With the shoes? If I'm dashing 120.
Okay, so you move 60 feet. Yeah, so you have closed significant ground, right? They used to be like, hundreds of feet out ahead of you when you saw him pop in. Now you've closed enough ground that it goes 80 feet around when it's dashing. So you've closed enough ground that you're probably only 30 feet away from it now at this point. Maybe 20.
Okay.
Like, depending. So you see your best guess is that they're flying out away from you towards this pentagram. So you're kind of in this open expanse of pre-sports ball pitch by the edge of the reservoir, seeing him standing before this thing, arranging some sort of something on this pentagram.
Okay. I think I would still try and shatter the imps or whatever
Cool.
they are, the hellspawn.
Because it is kind of an open area, go ahead and just make me a luck check, or actually make me an arcana check.
Okay. 13.
I just rolled 2 nat 20s for the imps.
What?
Oh my god.
These
Sorry,
are the
not to
worst.
scream
Their
into my
stealth,
mic.
their stealth is with advantage when they're invisible. You have no idea where the fuck these things are.
Okay, do I waste this slot?
What is it, a 15-foot cone?
It's a 15 radius cube or a sphere.
I'll say you can catch one of the... You can
Okay.
catch one of them. It's a con save. All right, they do
Yeah.
pass, but I think it would be pretty hard for
Okay.
you not to kill this thing.
17 halved to 8.
Oh, okay. You do not kill this thing, but it is fully visible and bleeding. Azar, roll me initiative.
Ooh.
It all goes down on the sports ball pitch.
My God.
Not a nat 20, that's a 11.
Nat 19.
11. Do you want to say anything to your friends right now?
Yes, I will say Tiger Man has ruined the sports ball pitch. I might be dying right now.
Oh God.
I come sprinting. I'm gonna lift up Forrest and take him
Just
with me.
just in case
no.
we need it. I think
Oh
we're gonna
my
switch to a
God.
combat map.
I'm exhausted.
Well, you guys
scared.
are truthfully a bit far away. So
Oh no. Also, LOL ring. Desk.
Ew. Oh my god, why are there so many pentagrams?
well, here's the thing. I
Whoa.
wanted to show you where the real pentagram is, and then oh wait, I can't. Where are you guys? I have to add you guys back to the top of the. Oh god. Whoa. Where's my little pop out, you guys? There we go. Thank you all for your patience as I learn how to use Streamlabs for a sudden shift to combat. There they are. All right. So, I wanted to show you where the largeness of the pentagram. I'm gonna delete it so that you can move around the map. But that's where the points are.
Oh.
All right. Azar, you are quite far away still. Tiger Man, obviously. These little imp guys. You can't technically see them, but I have shown my hand a little bit here for a moment. Yeah. All right. Would you like to say anything else to your friends? I'm going to roll initiative for a couple things.
Should I keep trying to stop these things or should I just go? I can just get out of here if that's the vibe.
Go where?
Back to camp.
Well, how many things are there?
2
you
and
think?
the tiger guy, I think.
Ooh.
At least hang back until we get there so you're not going in alone. That seems really dangerous.
Can you like put up a...
Oh, I'll be honest with you, I've been made.
Can you cast Leoman's tiny hut on yourself?
I think it takes a minute.
Oh.
Maybe run? Help us find this ring.
No, let's just run back towards us and we'll all go in together.
I'd bet they have the ring.
Oh, that... Maybe?
Can you, like... Okay, this might be crazy, and Lyndon, I don't know if she's smart enough to think of this. So this is me talking. Shut me up if you don't want this. Do you have, or was this someone else? Do you have clairvoyance?
I do.
What if you cast clairvoyance on the field and then run away? Is
Clairvoyance takes 10 minutes to cast.
Okay, never mind.
I believe.
Never mind.
It says casting time 10 minutes, so I think that's what that
I would run.
means. Okay.
I would run.
Feeling good? Thumbs up, everybody?
Take some notes on what
Ask
you
Quag
see
if he says thumbs up.
and run. Quag!
Should she run?
How important is this ring?
It's too...
It is not. It is of sentimental value.
Is it more than Azar's life?
No, it is not.
Okay.
I feel kind of guilty about this.
Azar, make me an insight check.
Oh, now. Okay. 18.
One of these imps, I mean, I guess you can't see, so he's flying towards you, but, okay, you see this man walk toward you. He tilts his head sideways, and he says, "Well, all right. You look familiar." As he says that, you realize he straight up, he's walking.
Killed me before?
I mean, you recognize him. He's walking very slowly. But more importantly, you see his hands are doing magic as he's saying that. 5, 10.
Ew.
What the fuck?
He throws up a ton of magic and summons a bunch of little devils before you.
Hate it. Thanks, but
They-
no thanks.
Look like this.
Ew.
Oh, I don't like them.
Have you considered fucking
I'll
not?
roll initiative for them. And he says, "Have you considered fucking not? This is none of your business."
Then whose business is it?
My mother's.
What's her problem now?
Still the camp. Still you. You all. You suck.
Articulate. Ooh, good
you see,
one. Wow,
it is your
point.
turn. These devils rolled higher than you all, so actually where we are in the initiative order, it's good that they rolled high. Azar, it's your turn.
I'm gonna do a really big sigh and a dramatic eye roll, and dimension door back toward my friends.
Amazing. You dimension door 500 feet away. As you turn around to look, it looks like you are actively being chased by these 6 spined devils. That being
Fucking
said,
fine.
it does not look like he is chasing you. And with that high insight check from before, it looks like he can't.
Because he's at the wall.
He stands calmly at the at the median line on the sports ball pitch and looks at you, kind of raises his lip for a second and gives you a little wave and yells, "See you soon, Azar!" and turns around and stands in the center of the pentagram.
Fucking whatever. Okay, bye. If there are like any objects that I'm running by, can I like pick them up? I know if it'll take
go ahead and make me like
longer. Like any of the shit they dropped.
Make me an investigate check as you're running.
Dirty 20.
Amazing. You find a bunch of stuff, and with that dirty 20, you additionally find... Oh god, now I have to switch the windows again. With that dirty 20, you see something shiny as you...
Oh, great. I snag it. I'll bend down and snag it.
Yeah, you see something shiny.
They can fucking chase me. I don't give a shit.
What's your speed? It's 80 feet, right? Or no, it's 120 around.
30.
They can't catch you.
It's 120 if I'm dashing.
These devils can't catch you. They start to close on you, though, as you're running because you are stopping to pick things up. So their fly speed is 80 when they're dashing, so you know you have like a split second to grab stuff. Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check as you're running, trying to grab stuff off the ground.
16.
Yeah, they're getting closer to you. You've told your friends via rapport spores. What are you guys doing? You have like 2 rounds, maybe. Actually, no, you have like 4 rounds before Azar gets there with these things. She's like timing it out as she's running. Because it took you a while to get to the sports ball pitch from the tech lab, so.
Okay, so
I'll definitely tell you I think what's the ring, right?
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
The shiny thing? Is that the ring?
And then if you guys want to roll into initiative here, that would be great.
Oh, okay. Can we literally... Quag's still on the phone, right? Tell him that we think we found the ring.
Yeah, Quag is fully still on the phone.
That one.
Quag, we might have found the ring, and, you're an amazing person. Okay. That is initiative at 3.
Hey, that's also a Forrest
Oh, hey.
I got a 12.
Oops.
I got a nat 1, so.
Oh my god. Well, it's still your modifier, so.
Okay, so 2.
Alright.
Do I know that this guy's name is also something like Billy-all or something like that?
You don't think that's the same. Yeah,
the
you
same
don't think
guy.
that's
Okay.
the same guy. You did read a lot about, because you, Corson, have recalled this as Azar here. You remember Belial is the other person who rules the same circle of hell as Fierna. There's like a lot of confusing rumors.
They're like
of
maybe
if he's her dad,
siblings or
or
maybe
if he's her like sugar daddy. And the ancient infernal texts have some confusion around translation with that. But either way, you know that she's hankering to rule a circle by herself because she thinks it's bullshit that this man is doing it. But
that makes me feel like we would be on the same side. Oh well, I'll deal with
it's
that
complicated. It's complicated for sure. But we can also go back to a combat map that's just the kind of the open field around the tech lab, if you guys want to.
Yeah, that's... Well, I mean, I'm also fine playing Theater of the Mind. If there are 6 of them chasing us, I don't know if the imps are chasing us as well. Chasing me, bitch.
One of them, I'll tell you right now, one of them is.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. We really got into this combat the exact opposite of the way that I thought we would. So
What does that mean?
well, you know when you make a map in one place and you think that's where the thing's gonna happen, and then one person goes by themselves and you're like, wow, they're gonna die if they stay here and use this map.
Interesting.
But
interesting.
you know, look, Darius, women can do it all.
Girl
that was
boss.
actually
Girl
that was
boss.
actually a sketch that we did with my improv group that I work for. They did a sketch that was like about girl boss power and how girl bosses can be like genocidal maniacs too.
Oh my God.
Like blah blah blah. It was pretty funny.
All right, well, we're gonna pop back into this combat view then. But gang, as we do that, if those of you who are in the tech lab could do me the solid and let me know if there's anything that you're doing. Oh wait, Lyndon, what did you get on initiative? 12.
12.
Cool. But yeah, gang, let me know if there's anything you're doing. You guys have about 4 rounds to prepare before you have Azar outside the tech lab.
I'm relaying what's chasing me as well. I'm like six spiky bitches and one of those little invisible boys.
Should we barricade ourselves in the tech lab, or should we try to draw
Probably
them
let
away?
me in when I get there.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, let you in. Should we barricade ourselves, or should we try to draw them away from the tech lab so nothing else gets ruined?
That
I think
might
Quag
be kind of smart.
doesn't want the tech lab to be ruined anymore. Did we hang up
I
on
don't
Quag
something?
is still on
maybe-
speaker and goes, oh god.
Quag, no, don't worry.
Hey,
we
okay.
got it.
What if
It's
I
okay.
run outside? Because I had picked up Forrest when I thought I was gonna run to the field.
Oh, speaking of Forrest, everybody go ahead and make me a perception check.
Oh.
11.
Also 11.
15.
Womp womp.
I hope he's okay.
Buddy, he looks a little sick.
Can I spend? Oh wait.
Can I tell what from? Can I potentially roll like a
Yeah,
medicine
please make a
roll?
medicine check.
Probably because we didn't.
Do you
pull out
guys
the
want me to
stingers.
share the screen with
just
you, or do
debated
you guys have the link for...
I
Talking
have
about
the
Google
link.
I
Sheets?
got
I have
the
the Google
link.
Sheets, yeah.
Let me
Great.
find the link. Is it
I
just
can
called
send it.
Taletraeder?
Of course, and I'll send it to the Zoom chat.
Dirty 20 on that med check, by the way.
Nice.
Amazing. With
Spicy.
your dirty
Came
20
through.
med check, yeah, you absolutely think it's the, yeah.
Stangers.
So
Stangers.
can I use my turn to try to get one out then? Because we already sanitize the thing with the fire? Or
Well,
you
that's what
sanitize-
Lyndon was doing while we were
I
on the phone
did.
with
I
Crag.
did sanitize the scissors, but then I did pick them up. So I could. How far away is the medicine tank? Because I could just maybe sprint over there.
It is several
Yeah,
rounds
that might be
away.
easier.
okay, but like 4
like-
rounds away.
What is your speed?
If I'm dashing 60.
So it's definitely more than 120 feet away, right? Think about how far apart buildings are. So
So, we're doing this math, right? But how many
like
stingers
10
are
rounds
in?
for you to get there and back at least.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, okay. Then I'm. We should go in. With
Yeah,
the
how many
scissors.
stingers are in? How many stingers does it look like are in Forrest?
Currently? 2.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, we can do this. So
Yeah.
Who's the most dexterous of all of us?
definitely
I will
not
say
me.
it
Not
looks
me.
like he's poisoned. Like it just looks like he's under the poisoned condition.
Oh.
Oh, okay, so he's not like
like-
about to die.
have
He's
lesser
not gonna die.
restoration?
He's just worse at everything right now. He just looks sick. Like, you know.
Yeah, all I've got are healing spells.
Azar, I'll say you were able to gain a little bit of ground on these folks.
Quag, how do we handle poison? Forrest is poisoned.
Take out whatever's poisoning him.
Yeah, but what else?
I don't know. Aren't you the cleric?
Okay, I'm going in.
Oh my god. Yeah, go ahead and make me either a sleight of hand or a medicine check.
All right, I'll do medicine.
Thank you to everyone at home for going along with us as we do these fun shenanigans and Streamlab adjustments as we swap between our maps.
Ooh, 18.
18.
Thank
Yeah, absolutely.
goodness.
You get
Yeah.
one of them out, and then I'll let you, if you want to make me one more, the DC will be lower to get the other one out.
Okay.
Experience pays.
Yeah,
Dirty
absolutely.
20.
It takes you 2 rounds to get them all out, and you situate the stuff. You guys have 2 more rounds. Is there anything that anybody wants to do? Any spells anybody wants to cast? Are you going outside? Are you staying inside? Are you hiding? Are you?
Yes, team, we need to figure this out. So I think
I'll go outside. I go
Right,
outside.
you can toss yourself
You're
out
gonna
on
go
the map
outside?
where you'd like to be
Yes.
as they arrive.
Buddy,
Oh no. Lindsay,
Buddy,
should we go outside?
Is the red thing?
I just
Crag's-
made that the tech lab roughly. I should make an actual map of Taletraeder at some point.
buddy,
Is Quag still on the phone?
Yeah, unless you hang up on him, he is fully on speakerphone right now.
All right,
You can just
great.
hear
No,
him going,
okay,
"Oh,
so
God."
Quag, we want to save your tech lab, but we're going to be under attack. Do you have anything in this lab that might be useful?
or
against-
anything you want us to hold on our person?
Oh yeah, and that.
Or is there any specific corner of this building that's really safe that I could maybe build like a pillow fort for Forrest in?
Are there any more rings to take care of?
I need
pillow fort.
I need whoever feels the most confident right now in asking Quag this question to make me a persuasion check. I will say you can do it with
Oh my
advantage.
god.
I have a +4.
Do it.
You win.
Okay.
How good you do
Lyndon's
here
a talker.
That
Does
tracks,
that
right?
how
That
good
totally
you do
tracks.
here is how successfully you convince him this is so dangerous that you need access to the good stuff.
22.
Oh, okay.
22. Good thing I had that advantage because the first roll would have only been a 12.
Oh.
He goes, listen carefully.
Yes.
Oh no.
Forrest, bottom leftmost book has spell scrolls in it. Get them. Lyndon, bathroom sink. Turn the faucet the wrong direction. Something will change. A wall will open. And there's a couple of things Zayla hid in there.
Okay.
Spicy.
I'm on it.
I'll hold the phone.
Amazing. Forrest looks very shocked for the kind of this last round. These last 2 rounds are spent. So you and Forrest will start the initiative order in the tech lab still, because it'll take you a second to get these things. Lyndon, you go in the bathroom and you like hard turn the hot water faucet in the other direction. It doesn't want to go at first, but you kind of force it. Literally, the back wall that the sink is on hinges open backwards. Secret door, weapons cache of like it's like a rapier, a longsword, a bow, and a shield.
Ooh, okay.
And yeah, it's a rapier, a longbow, a shield, and a great axe is what it would be.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I have to think about what I didn't write out what it is, but it's basically you. Lyndon, make me an intelligence check.
Okay. 10?
These weapons seem like they go together to you for a reason that you cannot recall.
Okay. I'm just gonna try and grab all of them in my arms
Great.
at once. And I'm gonna be rapport sporing this. I said, like, I'm gonna
Great.
communicate that secret wall and bathroom, 3 weapons and a shield
Oh, it's
all
not a
together.
great axe. It's
They
a maul.
look
I
familiar.
forgot. It's a maul.
Okay.
Sweet.
So that's what I'm gonna tell everyone. I'm gonna say, I'm bringing them out.
Yeah.
Aoife, did you already leave us, or are you still in the room for any part of this?
I think I left. I think when I said I was gonna leave, I'm just like
Getting ready.
worried
Yeah.
about destroying and like want to get out there and maybe defend Azar. I don't know.
Okay, all right. I asked because I think what I would also like to do is while I'm holding this phone, I am going to cast Bless on Forrest and Lyndon, and then I will say on the phone to Quag, I'm gonna cast Bless, and I just want you to know that if you were here, I'd cast it on you too.
Oh,
Cast
you
it
can
on
bless
yeah,
yourself too,
Quag,
buddy.
Quag
Oh, I
goes,
can.
cast it on yourself.
Oh, okay. But you too.
Oh my
Thank
god.
but only because you're not here.
Thank you, buddy. Please cast it on yourself. Lyndon,
I have a question, a point of order,
Of course.
just really fast. Did I get to see the look on the Eldritch's face as the Glee sound played?
I
For
forgot
my
that's
dimension
what
door.
happens when you dimension door. Yeah, it was just
Yeah, I feel
Um,
bolstered.
Lyndon,
Hell yeah.
you hear Quag going, cast it on yourself. Lyndon, reach under the sink.
Oh, okay.
There's just one of those like rolls of daggers. Just like and there's like 8 daggers.
Oh, okay. I take that too.
So Lyndon has 8 daggers.
What?
Lyndon has 8 daggers, a long bow, a short sword, not a long sword, I misspoke, a maul, and a rapier that she's walking with. Forrest
Also my
is
flail.
Forrest is starting to get some of the color back in his face, but looks a little off. Lyndon, you see him clutching his book tight to his chest with a pen in his other hand that he summoned. With the book, he shoved the spell scrolls that he grabbed from the other book into. He's holding with his eyes wide open. Aoife, you run out and you see Azar running towards you in the opposite direction, followed by 6 small purple devils flying at a truly hellish speed behind her. All of them brandishing like pitchforks, almost literally, with grotesque spines growing out of their backs. As Buddy emits a sort of radiant light with a wet dog smell, and that's where we're gonna take our bio break.
Ooh!
I was just strategizing in my head.
Keep germinating.
Keep strategizing.
All right, gang. We'll see you in 5 to 7 minutes. Get that BRB up there. Bye. We're back.
Oh,
Hello.
buddy.
Welcome back.
Woohoo, indeed.
Welcome to the second half of this thrilling episode.
ready.
You mess with the forest and you get axed. And by axed, I mean left in a sports ball pitch to run away from a group of devils and lead them right to a tech
You know,
lab.
I still maintain it was the smart move.
Oh yeah, I
So-
think it is
That's
a very
right.
smart move. And
Super
it's
smart.
We're not long past a day where Azar maybe would have tried to stay. So
To do that
yeah,
on her
I
own?
think
Yeah.
growth, as they say,
dumbass.
growth.
Growth.
Absolutely incredible. So if you're just joining us, Azar followed the imps that stole stuff from Quag's tech lab and followed them to the sports ball pitch, where on the east camp side of the sports ball field, they burnt a pentagram into the ground. And Eldritch, a were-tiger Cambion in the form of Fierna's son, Eldritch, was there perhaps doing some of her dirty work? Who's to say, really, because he didn't say much in that non-monologue about his reasons, and summoned a bunch of spined devils, who then promptly made chase after Azar, who dimension doored away. With a little bit of warning and the happenstance of having Quag on the phone and successfully convincing him that the situation was dire, Lyndon gained access to a secret weapons store of Zayla's behind the bathroom in the tech lab, and Forrest was given a couple of spell scrolls. Aoife ran out to join the fray immediately, and Buddy cast Bless on his nearby pals and himself.
And that's a
It
D4,
is.
right?
It's a D4.
Yes.
And with that,
Yep.
we will start at the top of the initiative order with an invisible creature. Great. Nothing happens.
Oh, my favorite
Then-
way to start.
They rolled separate initiatives, but they rolled so that all 6 of them go at once because of the way the initiative order worked. So
You mean because we all rolled like shit?
I didn't
Oh,
say
interesting.
Hey,
that.
I rolled a whole 12.
Oh,
Team 3
I
initiative.
didn't say that. All right.
That is a plus 0.
our highest initiative was a 12, so.
That is slightly better than average, although I did roll an 11, so that is exactly average.
Let's just move them all at once. Yeah.
I am mediocre.
I thought Claire was muted for a
Wasn't
second.
gonna go there, but
But yeah, I got scared too.
No, not muted. Just stony silence
just-
as I come to kill you all.
that's what it feels like.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
With your
The
11.
unfortunate thing is half my shit doesn't even probably work on these
All right,
bitches.
so the
but I'm
good
try it
news
anyway.
is their first series of attacks, they have to make them with disadvantage as they shoot tail spines out at you all. You see their little tails shoot spines out at you all from a distance.
Oh.
So the first one is
Come
gonna. That's only an 11.
Who are they going for?
They're going for you first, Azar. Since
Great.
you were running
Pulling
from
up that
them.
map.
What is your? I have it somewhere. Thank you.
18.
All right, that misses, and the other one was an at 20, so we're lucky they're making these with disadvantage. 16. 15. 5. Okay, this one is gonna hit you. One of them hits you.
I'm doing the most, like, no, you know exactly what I'm doing is I'm doing the steps of a TikTok dance, and every time a spine comes, they, like, my leg, like, moves out, or, like, you know, I do, like, the body roll shit, and then the last one is when I strike my
And
pose
as
at
you
the
strike
end.
your pose at the end, you get hit with a tail spine for 6 points of piercing damage plus 3 points of fire damage.
Half to one, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So
Oh,
7
hell yeah.
total.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, so that happens. And a bunch of them, you know, miss and look upset.
I'm doing really good dance moves.
I lost my little sheet with all of your stuff on it. It's because I'm moving.
Don't judge my dance moves as Azar's dance moves. Hers are better.
That's also from Lyndon.
Ooh.
All right. So I have all the weapons in hand. I'm gonna just try and okay, can I make some kind of check to see like which weapon I think would be most appropriate to give to everyone?
Sure, make me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. And I do get to add bless to
Yes.
that.
And I'm gonna just call it a DC 12 because you fight with these people somewhat regularly.
All right, I got
Awesome.
a 14.
You've seen Azar use a rapier. What does Aoife typically fight with? Axes?
I think hand axe.
Hand axe? So Aoife, you've got to have a bigger weapon than that, though, right?
Maul.
Great
I
axe?
don't know. Well, because I'm always holding a shield.
Oh,
Also.
so Aoife always has a shield. So
Yeah. So I'm always like.
Lyndon, additionally,
Okay.
go ahead and just make me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Buddy usually, I think, has access to a mace. which like maybe isn't the most helpful. Everybody knows how to use daggers. And you know how to use swords.
Okay,
And
I
other
got a
stuff.
9.
Yeah, you don't know shit about this weapons, but it was cool that it was hid in the back of a place.
Okay, as I'm running toward the door, I want to throw the roll of daggers toward Forrest. But, like, rolled up. I'm
okay.
in, like,
Okay.
my makeup
You just kind
brush
of,
roll.
you just like
where,
kind of,
like,
I'm just gonna say as you run out, you just kind of shove it into his arms and run out as your object interaction. So you can kind of just shove that on it. He's got a book, he's got this book, Forrest Kennedy, as Lyndon runs from the bathroom.
And then...
So if you run out to the porch, you still have like 15-ish feet of movement from the porch.
Okay, and I can't leave anything for Buddy on the way out either.
You could, but it would be like, I'll say you could use your bonus action to like drop something for Buddy.
Okay, I think I would do that too. So I have left the sword, the rapier, the shield, the great axe.
Yeah,
Or no, the maul.
the maul.
What? Sword, rapier, shield, maul. Do I think Aoife would be good at using one of the big weapons?
You do.
If I leave Buddy with the shield? Because I don't think Buddy can use, like, a maul.
Can Buddy use a shield?
You think Buddy can definitely use a shield. Oh god, this is just Claire remembering things about Dungeons and Dragons.
I know my cleric that I play can use a shield,
Yeah,
but
it
it's I
depends.
think because
Allie,
she's a
can
war
you look at
cleric
Buddy's character
and
sheet and see if the bottom
oh,
left
Buddy's
says
character sheet
proficient
says
with
shields, no
Great.
problem.
Amazing.
Yes.
Never mind.
Okay, then I'm gonna leave you the shield
Okay.
on the way out. And then I'm gonna use whatever movement I have left to just get as close to going outside as I can.
I reserve the
with the
right to
rest.
amend the large weapon once more once I actually open up the thing that's going to tell me what the heck it's supposed to be. So we're just
Okay.
going on a wild ride. This crazy weapon just keeps changing.
Big
what it
weapon.
is.
We've got big weapon, we've got medium weapon, we've got finesse weapon, and we've got shield.
Yes,
Hey,
literally
yeah.
yes, and it's almost as if
And
yeah.
we've got bow. But
And at least, because I know I'm a fighter and I'm proficient in
which-
all martial and simple weapons, which I imagine Aoife
Yeah.
would be too. So if I can just...
Azar
whatever.
actually is as well, too, because she's a
yeah.
Valor
So
Bard.
any of you can use the big weapon as well.
Big weapon.
Then I think I'm saving the sword for you, Aoife, because it's versatile. It can be one-handed or two-handed, so you can keep your shield.
Oh, intriguing. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm not there, so like whatever.
Yeah, so wait,
choices
what did you
make are-
you with your bonus action shove the shield to Buddy. So your object interaction,
Yeah.
you shove the daggers to Forrest?
Yeah, I figured they're ranged. He could, worst case scenario, throw a few.
It is, in fact, a great axe.
Okay.
After much debate,
So I got great axe, rapier, and
a longboard. Or a longboard.
okay.
A longbow.
And
It's
a
longbow.
longboard.
It's
Great.
a magic
Great.
longboard.
And a short
Yeah, and a
sword,
short
right?
sword.
And a short sword.
Okay.
Great.
Cool.
Weapons all here.
And a longboard, yeah.
Cool.
You have an action still, Lyndon.
Oh,
You
I still have an
burst
action.
out, you see about, what, 35? Yeah, 30 feet in front of you, you see Aoife, and you see 6 spiny devils getting ready to shoot more spines or fly forward or something.
Okay, I'm gonna use the dash action to get up next to Aoife and just suggestively
Just
in
hold
my
out
hand
the-
that's next to her. Yeah, so that perhaps she might be able to grab it on her turn if I am standing
Yeah,
there
absolutely.
kindly.
You just hold that out. Buddy, as you are shoved this shield, well, I guess we'll get there in a minute.
Yeah. About that.
Azar, it's your turn.
Ooh, fun. Okay. So I looked up Shatter. I thought it was 15. It's a 10-foot
Okay.
radius. Can I catch 3 of these front devils with a 10-foot radius? Or just 2? Or can I catch, like, number 2, number 3, and number 6 with a 10-foot radius?
I don't think so. I think you can only do 2 with the way they're spaced out. Oh, no, it's a radius. Yeah,
A radius, yeah.
absolutely. If you center it, like, there, you can get 2 and... I'll say you can get 2, 5,
Like,
and
if I could get
6.
2, 3, and 6. 2, 5, and 6? Okay. Great. Then I'm going to do that. We're going to do
say
another
that.
Shatter.
Yeah. Con saves?
Yeah.
Um...
And this is another 3rd level because I'm running low on slots.
Oh boy. Okay, 2 of them do pass, but 1 of them fails.
Okay, so... Okay, 19 have to 9 if they saved, but 19 for the big one.
What type of damage is that?
That is thunder.
You see,
Thunder.
number 2 is the one that failed, taking the brunt of it. Immediately looks so messed up. The other 2 look, honestly, already kind of very close to bloodied.
Is it me singing thunder? Is that the spell? I think maybe.
Incredible. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
I'm gonna inspire Aoife.
Woohoo!
You got this.
D6. Tiny roll. Is that right?
D8.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna take my movement and I'm just gonna kind of sidestep back around Lindo.
Incredible.
Lindo.
Buddy. You gonna use that sword or what? Or shield or what? What's your plan
I
here,
mean-
bucko?
I'm not really sure. Because, like, I don't know. There's Forrest around. I guess I'm still on the phone with Quag.
You guys can trade weapons if you want to. I scream from outside.
Forrest definitely can't use a
can't
shield.
use a shield.
For me.
Oh my god, buddy, I forgot you're still exhausted.
I am. That's why I'm like, oh, well,
Are you
Hey.
1 exhausted or 2 exhausted?
I'm 1. But, you know, I don't know how Forrest looks. He could be better. Maybe he needs a companion.
Forrest looks emotionally like he's about to march out there with these knives and spell scrolls. He looks scared, but he looks like he's looking at the door like he's plucking up some courage here.
Oh, okay. I think I'll turn to Forrest. I guess I'm still on the phone with Quag in my hand. Just turn to Forrest and be like, are you going to go out there? Do you want to go out there?
Yes.
Do you know how to use
I'm
a dagger?
going to save the tech lab this time.
Well, you can still be a part of saving it even if you stay inside.
Interesting. How?
Well, I don't think Azar, Linden, or Aoife's going to let anything happen to the tech lab.
We'll see. That stuff is magic. You all know that, correct?
Yeah, but you want to go see what's going on for yourself outside? I think I'm just gonna kind of like whisper into the phone and be like, Quag, should I let Forrest help in this fight outside?
Go
don't care for it.
help. Do not stand here
Okay.
and talk to me. Call me when you are okay. I can't cast spells through the phone. I'm not a technomancer.
Okay, I was just worried about Forrest.
Is he alive?
Okay, Mr. Quag.
Barros. Barros.
Barros.
Take.
Yeah, he's
It's
alive. Forrest, you're alive, right?
It's a +2
Stay
shield,
to the
buddy.
phone.
Take it and go.
Okay. All right, fine.
Can't believe it. As Buddy leaves the tech lab, simply only Forrest hears Quag go, I can't believe I gave them magic shit. And Forrest goes,
Wait, +2 shield as in +4
Correct.
to AC?
Oh,
shit.
okay. That's nice. I didn't know that. I'm just
it
gonna
is
keep that in
a
mind in
very
my
magic
head.
shield.
Hell yeah.
Because I think actually what I had though, because when I looked at it, like my equipment list, I had a shield on me, and that's why my AC
You are
was 16,
currently wearing a
so
shield, so you'd have to drop your non-magical shield to hold this magical shield.
All right, I'll do that. So now I guess I'm 18.
18. Just like the muscle here.
Nifty.
Are all of us 18s now?
Yeah, literally you
I
all
thought it
have the
would
same
never
AC
happen.
because I simply can't be bothered.
Well,
Woohoo!
if I use one of the two-handed weapons, mine will go down to 16. But I can take a hit.
Can I keep Quag on the phone while
You
I go
bet you
outside?
can.
Is it
You
yes.
absolutely
Okay,
bet you can.
I'm just gonna start. I'm not even gonna put it into words. I'm just gonna like narrate my like walk outside. I'll be like, now I'm leaving the tech lab.
Walk. Casual.
Buddy,
Why not? I don't see why I need to run.
Okay. Buddy,
I'm
you
exhausted.
how far are you moving? Are you taking an action? What's the play here, Bucko?
I moved myself. I got 25.
+2 shield to your inventory and equipped it for you.
Thank you. And let's see, what can I do? Do I have a sense of, are these creatures
They
flying?
are flying.
Or do they walk? They're flyers. Ugh. That's unfortunate.
Right now, they're only like 10 feet off the ground.
Right, no problem. Okay. I think what I'm going to cast, because spell slots, as we've heard from good Azar, I am going to cast
Oh, fucking use your spell slots, dude.
Wind Wall.
Incredible.
Hell
Where?
I'm gonna cast Wind Wall, and let's see, I got to make a wall up to 50 feet long, 15 feet high, and 1 foot thick. And I can shape it as any way I want, as long as it's a continuous path along the ground. I'm going to, what is it? I guess it says that any creature within its areas must make a strength saving throw. What I wanted to do was basically put it in between this line. So like right down this bit here.
So that you're trapping.
I want to get the whole entirety of the 6 sucked into this wind wall some way or somehow. If it doesn't work like that, and I don't, and if I literally need to like encircle them, then I'll do that too. But like, I want them to be sucked in. It says smaller flying creatures or objects can't pass through the wall. Are these small? Mm-hmm.
So, I hate to do this to you, but I just don't think. Like, you could, if you straight up put it in a line like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, you can't quite get them all. Because you'd have to literally throw them, like, you'd have to put it on top of them to get this to happen to them because they can fly. They are small. But to guarantee that they'll have to make that strength saving throw, you'll have to put the wall, like, on them.
Get the front 4, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay
Great.
with that. I'll take 4 out of 6. I have no cool emojis for this either, so, like, imaginary wind wall.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Great. Buddy, what color you want the wall to be?
gold.
Great. Wind wall happens.
Cute.
They're gonna make strength
Fancy.
saves. Okay, 2 of them fail. Go ahead and roll 3d8, and then 2 and 4 will take half, and 1 and 3 will take full.
Okay, maybe I'll just... There we go, that was much easier. Alright, so I got 14. 'cause
I
don't
said
have
1 and
bajillion
3 take
die.
full, or 2 and 4? What did I say?
1
Great.
and 3 take full,
1 and
2
3
and 4
die.
take half.
Ooh!
2 also dies.
Woohoo!
2
2
also,
also dies?
Oh,
Oh, because 2
yes.
is so close to
2
dying.
also dies.
So
Yes.
I wanted to just like say into the phone, I don't know how loud it is now to be
It's, like,
honest. too,
so
how
loud.
is a wind wall? Okay, I'm screaming into the phone. I'm just like, Quack, I casted wind wall. Can you hear it? And I'm just gonna like turn it to the wind wall.
Oh, I did red for corpses. Did they get blown
no,
somewhere?
no, they're just gone. They just
Oh, they just disappear.
They crumble to the ground. You see them fall.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm reminding myself to go through
Yeah,
their
yeah.
bodies was what the red was for.
Oh.
If you would like to put the red
We'll
back, you're more
remember.
than welcome to. Yeah, buddy, it's so
It's like
loud, but it
burgled
sounds like
us.
that sound. It sounds like howling. Like it sounds like when dogs howl at the moon, but it's wind from you. So yeah, buddy throws up
Much
this
cooler.
wall. You guys immediately know if they do try to shoot anything else through this wall, it won't go through. Like their spines, if they're trying to shoot them through the wall, won't go through anymore, which is good.
Hell yes.
Forrest.
Come on.
Yeah, Forrest. It's
I
time
love
to
this
fight.
kid.
Do we even know what those spells are? You know what I mean?
No,
Didn't
you guys
just
have no idea.
Yeah, okay, right. Whoop.
He probably knows better than I do. I don't know about you, buddy. but-
Yeah, I don't think so.
no, actually, you guys probably know about the same.
Yeah, I don't know.
Lyndon thinks Buddy's a genius.
I wish that was said in rapport as far as, but I'm just gonna, keep doing my thing.
Her whole... she just spontaneously thinks, Buddy, you're a genius. Her whole thing is anyone who knows spells must be really smart. So, like, I'm really smart now, too, even though I still have a -1 int.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
like, oh, spellcasters? Geniuses. Prophets.
That'll get you through.
Oracles, if you will.
Amazing.
What's Forrest gonna
Forrest
do
has to
today?
make an Arcana check to be able to cast the spell. Because it is
great.
above.
He's blessed,
Oh, he is
remember.
blessed because it is above.
He
his,
is blessed.
Or he has to make a check with his spellcasting modifier because
Thank
it's
goodness.
above his spellcasting level. So 9 + 4 + 4 is 17.
17.
He can cast the spell.
Oh, hell yes. I'm buying him a popsicle later.
I'm buying him a popsicle later.
Forrest
Oh my
looks
goodness.
at one of the uninjured ones and is like, you see him like reading, just like mumbling, reading something off of a spell, like off of a spell scroll and moving his hands. You guys see the spell scroll like disappear into his book, and then the book like spits out this like crazy like mirage of arcane energy. It's like this deep purple and goes flying out surrounding one of the creatures. It's gonna make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna detail this as best as I can to Quag on the
It
phone.
only gets an 8
I think he'd be
on the
proud.
wisdom saving throw, even with advantage. And it becomes frightened. It becomes frightened for the duration at the end of each of the target's turn before the spell